Hello, welcome back to this week's edition of the Church Office. It is great to be back. I have been gone for a while.
You made it back.
We made it back.
Thankfully.
I was at my annual golf outing, which, by the way, PJ, we won.
You know what? I didn't even hear that.
My team was victorious.
Wow.
So yeah, that was exciting for us. So
It's accolades is the prize,
just that we don't
which
play
is a
for
lot.
money.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
Much like the Olympics behind us.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
we don't play for, we just play for pride.
Right.
And so anyway, got back and then immediately flew to London for my daughter's wedding. My daughter married a young man from London. They met at the University of Toledo. And so here's what's interesting about that is his dad is a Baptist pastor.
Yeah.
In about north of London in about an hour. So you got two preachers' kids. And the wedding was the Saturday the 3rd. And it was just a really special day because it was so personal.
Mm-hmm.
So his dad retired. His name's Derek. Super guy, just gregarious, outgoing. As much as I'm an introvert, Derek is an extrovert.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, he's fantastic. I got a chance to meet him and his wife Carrie a couple years ago. And he did the sermon.
Yeah.
And then Josh, my son-in-law's name, he had his, kind of like his youth pastor growing up.
Okay.
He kind of conducted the ceremony.
Yeah.
And then, of course...
So was that at their church?
It was at his home church,
okay.
At the home church where Josh grew up.
Yeah, that's cool.
So you've got a pastor's kid that the people are totally invested in.
Yeah.
You got Becca, another pastor's kid,
Yeah.
we're them. So it was a super day, very emotional.
Yeah.
Oh man, so I don't know if you'll be emotional when your boys get married, but
Well, I don't know.
Man, with daughters,
I was gonna say it might be a little different, daughters versus
different ball game. But it was great. The wedding was fantastic, and I really enjoyed London.
Yeah.
Have you been to London?
I've never been to London. Jackie, my wife has been to London. She did a class, a study abroad class while she was at Concordia.
Really?
So and she loved it doing that as a student. But no, I've never been there. Seems like it'd be a great place to visit.
It really is. You're walking through the city because we got there early to do the tourist things. Buckingham Palace. We didn't go in at Windsor Castle. It was a lot of the sites in London are like, okay, right? It's like the Griswolds of the Grand Canyon.
It's like, well, fine, you get to see it in person instead of the picture. Okay. It's like, well, okay, there it is.
There it is. Yeah. The Tower of London, though, was really cool. That we did pay to go in.
Is that where?
The Tower of London. That's the
fortress? Where the clock is in? The Big Ben? Is that different?
Look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament. A lot of vacation jokes happening when we talk about vacation. Anyway, no, this is the one that's on the river.
Which is the Thames?
Thames?
Is that right?
I don't know how you say it. I don't know how to pronounce stuff.
None of this stuff's in the Bible. Okay, so I'm pretty much... There's no biblical events in London, so I don't really know anything about it.
But you go to Babylon.
Or Jerusalem, it's like... Yeah.
That's the thing about the next international trip I take,
yeah.
It's got to be the Holy Land.
Ah, that would be so
We
cool.
have to, right? All right, that's on the agenda. So yeah, that I do need to say the fish and chips are for real. Yeah. I don't know how they do it. They're French fries. They call them chips. They're so crisp on the outside and fluffy on the inside. PJ, it's
another level.
It's a modern marvel.
Yeah.
I will say this, England also is no good at tartar sauce. I'm discovering I'm the only person who can make tartar sauce maybe in the world.
In England's defense, you have a very high standard.
For tartar sauce? I had fish and chips 4 times in the 6 days I was there.
Yeah.
And one tartar sauce was barely edible.
Yeah.
I don't know how
That's
I'm the best person making tartar sauce in 2 nations. I don't know how.
Well,
anyway,
they don't have tartar sauce competitions
for you
to solidify that title.
Fish and chips were very good. What else we got going on there? The driving is scary. It's absolutely scary.
Yeah.
No, PG, you don't understand. The roads are like narrow, and then half the road is used up in parking.
Yeah.
So you know how when you're going down a small road in a neighborhood and you come to a point where you're like this.
Yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta find a spot.
Yeah, that's fine. You're going 10.
Right.
12, 15
it's in your neighborhood that happens.
Dude, we're talking 40 miles an hour, go playing chicken, and someone's got to get over. And someone finally does, and then they go, these are the best drivers in the world.
Yeah.
This is why the Grand Prix winners, they're from Great Britain.
Yeah.
Because they grew up doing this.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's incredible. And then walking through the city, what really jumped out at me is so many different languages you hear. I would
Okay,
I would
very
see
interesting.
how many different languages I could hear, because and whole families. This family's talking German. This
Uh-huh.
family's talking Dutch. This family's talking Mandarin. It's like the Tower of Babel over there.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of neat.
Absolutely loved the energy of the city.
Cool.
Absolutely loved it. And then Becca's wedding reception was more in the countryside. And so we drove out to more of a
Yep.
So I got to see both sides of the country that we left behind. And so
Well, I think I can speak for the whole people of Christ the King that we are glad you had a good trip, but we're glad you're back as well.
great to be back. And a big shout out to Jess, Jess, our receptionist, who you met
Yes,
on
Jess
the church
Dunham,
office. I think
Plus, everybody knows. I mean, you interact.
Oh yeah,
with
once you call
church,
C2K, you know Jess. I think it was one of our highly viewed shows. I think we had like in the upper teens.
Doesn't surprise me.
Fantastic. Jess did a great job of house sitting. Jess house sat.
Nice.
She
nice.
took care of Denise's cats. I don't have cats. I have a Denise, and so
Yeah.
thank you, Jess, and her sister Anna was able to help out. So big shout out to them. Solidified her award for church receptionist of the
That's
year.
above and beyond.
A church reception. So Scotty Scheffler, golfer of the year, and as Jess thinks that Scotty plays the piano, you might remember, right?
That's right. That's
I
right.
think he's a piano player.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So that's what have you been up to? How are?
Man, I feel like it's just been a great summer.
Yeah.
I mean, started off the summer with my class in St. Louis, which we kind of turned into a family trip as well to St. Louis.
Yeah.
We also took a family vacation to Washington, D.C. just a few weeks ago. Yeah, and that was really, really fun. Jackie and I had been there, but the kids had never been there.
Nice.
So, we went and saw, everything's, it's all federally funded in D.C., so it's all free. Or it's already at least post-paid. You've already paid for it in your taxes, right? So
you paid for it. I
yeah,
paid
so
for
you
it.
go,
We've all
everything's
paid
free.
for it.
Yeah, so you get to go, and the monuments are awesome. If you like the history stuff, Washington D.C.
Love
is just
history,
great.
love history.
Great. So I feel like we've had a great summer. I'm definitely ready to get back into this
I know
year,
you are.
but it has been just a great summer.
Have you been playing? Have you and Wes got out while I was gone?
Actually,
I know Wes was
now
on
that
vacation. I think
the last time that you and I played together was the last time I played.
That was in Sandy
because
Creek.
Wes has been gone too. You're gone and Wes is gone.
Right.
I mean, that's.
Which, by the way, an apology for the technical
That's
difficulties
right.
we
Yeah, yeah,
experienced. If you watch the church office that we tried to do at Sandy Creek to promote the golf outing, what happened was it was raining, and a raindrop hit the lens.
A raindrop right on the lens.
A good portion of the show you just couldn't see.
Yeah.
Because it was blurry, so PJ tried
to cover it up with.
That's what happens when you work one take.
One take.
No producer.
Yeah.
No cameraman.
Yeah.
That's kind of that's a quality that you get, but that's a quality you come to expect from the church office.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got some events that are coming up. Let's see what's going on here. PJ, tell us about our August 13th Family Connection.
Yeah. So
Last
this will
one of the
be
summer?
next week. Yep. So this is our last sort of our end of summer, and we're going to do a big barbecue out at Penn campus. We did one at the beginning of the summer. And we did it here at the beginning of the summer. It's going to be at Penn campus now next week, and the kids have loved doing the water stuff so much over the summer. We're bringing out the water stuff again.
Great.
We didn't originally plan that, but we got the giant slip and slide, we got the big water slide, and they just love it.
Breaking out the grill again.
We're going to break out the grill. So this is going to be a really fun, just sort of, hey, we're summer's ending and we're getting back into the school year. Let's get together and do another big barbecue. So that's going to be on Tuesday next week, which is the 13th.
Tuesday the 13th.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep.
14th, teachers are coming back.
Yep.
August 18th, right? 18th, that Sunday.
Yep.
We are kind of commissioning our staff, right? And installing our new 5th grade teacher, Bailey Langren, who grew up here, Bailey Bosman, right? So you might know her. She's about the same age as my daughters. I think she's right in that time frame, right?
Yep.
Everything. And so we're so excited to have Bailey join our staff. We're just so blessed.
Yeah.
Whenever we have a child of the congregation, this guy,
Right.
join the staff. I think that's I don't know. For me personally, I just think that's the way churches were built.
Yeah.
You raise up from within your family of Christ, someone to join. So that's great. We're going to welcome Bailey with a card shower.
Yeah.
And you can probably read about that in the bulletin, but be thinking maybe blessing her and her husband Joe, who is an EMT.
EMT,
Right?
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of making that transition from Munster, Indiana. if I'm not
Munster was the name of the town.
Right.
I always thought Chicago. I think it was like, but
It's a
it wasn't
suburb.
Indiana. That's confusing to me how Chicago works.
It's right.
Suburbs
over
are
the
in different states there. Yeah.
Literally. So the
Yeah.
reason I know is my uncle, my dad's brother, Ken, lived in Dyer, Indiana. Those two, those
Right
are
there
like
next to each other.
Southgate and Wyandotte.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I'm very familiar with that.
Yeah.
That's that area. So yeah, that's April 18th. Hopefully you can join us for that celebration, and don't forget Bailey's card shower, Joe and Bailey's card shower.
Yeah, and if you don't know Bailey from when she was a kid here, you're going to get to know her quickly here, and she's great. She's
Yes.
going to be just an awesome addition to our staff and back into our church family here, and we're just. I think God's at work, and we're really excited to welcome her.
Definitely very blessed.
Yeah.
What else there? Golf outing. Just a reminder: August 24th. The deadline is the 12th.
Yeah.
So there's still time to sign up.
Yep.
Time to sign up for that, but that time is running out. So you've got that. And then let's see. What are the other big things? So PJ,
Yeah.
you can believe it, but what is happening 2 weeks from today? And tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how excited you are for that.
2 weeks from today. Okay, today's a Wednesday. Next week, the teachers report. Oh, is the first day of school 2 weeks from today?
It is 2 weeks from today.
2 weeks from today.
I know. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Which means on that
Summer
first
goes by
day,
quick.
big opening chapel service.
That's
We
right.
start the year off with a chapel
Yep,
service. That's
yep.
going to be awesome.
You've got that, right?
Yep, I got the opening
Yep,
one.
I got the 28th. Yep.
Yep, that's
All
right. I actually was just working on. We have so many new worship songs to introduce to the kids. We have a list. We've got a document that has a list of all these new songs because
Nice.
I'm so excited to get the kids back in the building. It's nice and quiet around here in the summer, and that's nice. That's a good season. But the excitement and just it's great when the building is full and noisy, and I'm really looking forward to having the kids.
There's an energy level that's just different.
Yeah.
When the kids are here and so yeah, you're right. For the 4 weeks, it's a good exhale. You
Yeah.
know, maybe that's kind of weird condition to live seasonally.
Yeah. Yep.
But no, scale of 1 to 10. So you're like a 13, 14. I mean, you're up there.
Yeah, at least. No, I am really excited. It's gonna be good.
I'm excited about Hot Lunch coming back.
Hot lunch is back.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to talk to Tom, maybe get him to join us on the church office here in the next coming weeks.
Which would have to, I mean,
Talk about
Taste
maybe
test.
some
of new prototype menu items.
like a menu tasting.
Yeah.
It's like a soft opening.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, soft
like
opening.
Tom says to us, I'm thinking of rolling out, a little pizza roll or something like this.
I don't know what else. There's already a wide variety in the menu. I don't even know what.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kids.
He's probably got a
these
whole
days.
list of things that he.
When my kids were that age, elementary school, we had a set menu at home that you had to make.
Yeah.
Because they only ate this, and this.
For sure.
Your boys are your youngest.
My youngest,
He's picky,
eats three
right?
things. Yeah, 3 things. Which makes it really easy to cook for him because you know what he's going to eat for dinner. It's just.
All right. Anything else?
I think
we
that's
haven't
it. I mean,
covered
Rally
pretty
Day.
much-
We still got
Oh,
a
that's
ways
right,
before Rally
that's
Day,
right.
but
We
that's
got
a big
some time,
kickoff
but put that on your calendar.
for sure. September 8th.
September 8th, right after Labor Day.
Yeah.
Yep, that Sunday, Rally Day, little kickoff, little church picnic.
Church picnic will be
fellowship.
for lunch after late
Fellowship
service.
kind of
Yeah.
thing there too.
Yeah.
And that Tuesday after, we'll have time to talk about this too, but the Tuesday after Labor Day, we start our Why We Believe class.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you'll be visiting with us. Maybe thinking about learning a little bit more, joining as a member. That's kind of the starting point is the Why We Believe class.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is more of just a straight up announcement.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. A lot
Yeah,
of moving parts
this
going
has
on.
almost been like a news. I feel like I need to go like this with my paper. It's like the news, you know.
Stay classy, San Diego. All right. Put anything on the teleprompter, you'll just read it.
Right.
We're hoping to have a special guest coming up the next couple weeks. We might have a special guest, and we'll go from there. Until then, thanks for joining us.